Yeah. How do I feel about what's going to happen for the Grand Prix this, what is this, August? I think it's August this weekend. It's the next couple of days. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to seeing a lot of the USA athletes. Um, a few I've been paying attention to. Of course, I know I've been paying attention to CJ a lot, and I'm curious to know how he's going to do. Um, I know he's going to bring it strong. You know what I'm saying? I know he's going to come strong. So I'm definitely going to be paying attention to that. Um, geez. Let me see. What is his name? William Cunningham. I think that's what his name is. William Cunningham. I've watched a couple of his fights for 58 kilogram. Ethan Gunn as well for 58 kilogram. We'll see how they go. Um, I just know that Korea is in here. What is it? The world champion is in there as well, and the Olympic champion is actually going to be at this fight. So I'm curious to see how that's going to go. Definitely curious to see how that's going to go. Yeah, man, I'm curious to see how these fights are going to go, especially in the 58 kilogram and minus 80. I think it's minus 80. Yeah, minus 80. How do I how do I feel about athletes talking about how old school fighters would fight new school fighters, modern day fighters today. Bruh, I just think that's just clickbait. I think it's clickbait. I think it's being used and utilized to try to get people to have conversation about it. I personally don't see. I personally really don't see. It'll never happen. I doubt it will ever happen. Don't want it to happen. Not a good idea at all. I think it's stupid. Um, it's a conversation that is really useless. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, how would I do in a Juan Moreno area and how era and how would Juan Moreno do in an era like mine myself? Um, no, because his area was more grit, like hardcore. You know what I'm saying? Like they were hardcore. They were breaking bones and all that stuff like that. My area is more speed and swiftness. You know what I'm saying? It's different time, different time. No dispute. This is why these guys are legends. You know what I'm saying? This is why these guys are legends. That's why these guys are legends. So, no, I think it's a dumb conversation. It needs to just literally be removed from removed from social media. Like people need to stop talking about this conversation on social media. Period. You know what I'm saying? How do I feel about Grandmaster Herb Perez and Juan Moreno and TJ's podcast? I love it. I think it's great, man. I think it's a great podcast. I think it's good. I think it's needed, very much needed. Um, this is insight. You know what I'm saying? You're getting insight from great fighters, from legends at the game. You're getting insight. So you know what I mean. This is it's definitely definitely something that everyone should be watching. All coaches, athletes, they should be paying attention to this. You know what I'm saying? They should be paying attention to what's being said. The problem is that everybody doesn't like what's being said. There's such people just be people just be soft hearted. You know what I mean? Like not everything is meant to hurt people's feelings. Sometimes the truth is meant to just be the truth. And sometimes, people have a tendency to believe that the truth is meant to hurt their feelings, but I mean, like they say, man, sorry but not sorry. I say get over it. Strap up and get over it. Who do I see as the next up and coming fighter? Uh, of course, I mean, I've watched this the young kid, the young guy, Ethan Gunn. I've watched him. I think he's pretty. I think he's good. I think he's good. Again, you know what I'm saying? You got different era, different time. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's so many different other fighters out there. Um, I've got some old school fighters from back in the day. Of course, they moved on, but I still pay attention to them, and I think they'll do well too. I mean, if they still continue and whatnot, I mean, they know who they are. Hopefully, they continue to do what they're doing and moving forward and getting proper training, stuff like that. So, I mean, but who do I see up and coming, man? I don't know, man. Like really bringing some heat and like making people pay attention. I don't know. Not that I know of. If I don't, I don't. I'm not very sure. I just know main players right now. I just know main players right now. I'm sure that'll change after this Grand Prix because I'll definitely be paying attention. Am I ever fighting again? Um, I don't know. We'll see. I'm still in good shape. You know what I'm saying? Like let's not think I'm not in great shape. I'm in good shape. I could be in a lot better shape. I know my body. I know what I'm capable of, but I'm not interested in competing and all that. I'm not interested in that. Is it in my heart? Is it in my soul? Of course, absolutely. But we'll see. I mean, it depends. It depends. I don't even see it even being something that I even consider. Like, you know what I mean? I don't even think I would consider it. What's happening uh, for the moment with me? A lot, man. A lot of good stuff is going on. I'm very blessed. Um, Hard work, dedication, working hard. Um, I'm still doing my part on my end. You know what I'm saying? I got my team. Shout out to my team. You know, I love my team. Shout out to my team. I love my team. They love me. We work hard. They protect me inside, outside. I mean, we've been through some bumpy roads, but you know what I'm saying? My team is like for sure the best team ever. The best team ever. The best team ever. You cannot build it. I don't see anybody being able to build a team like me. I just don't. I don't see anybody being able to build a team like me. Be the best team ever, especially with the up and coming things that we got going on. The up and coming things that we got going on. I'm. Let me tell you something. I love you guys. Who do I consider to still be the best coaches? Things have changed over the years, man. Of course, you know, I still say, you know, Coach Juan Moreno is still one of the best coaches. You got up and coming coaches too, like Coach Terrence Jennings. I mean, when you say up and coming, I'm not going to say he's really up and coming. He's been there for a long time, but I'm going to say more so, um, I believe he's being overlooked. You know what I'm saying? I believe he's being overlooked. A lot of people are being overlooked. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, but still considered to be top coaches. Um, I got to give credit when credit is due. You know what I mean? But of course, you know, I still think my coach is one of the greatest coaches of all time. A lot of people agree and disagree with that. But I really don't care what they think. You know. How am I taking things now? How am I taking things now? Um, in my life. We take it one day at a time, man. We taking them one day at a time, nice and slow. No pressure. That's the best part about everything is no pressure. I'm doing what I do best. I'm doing what God blessed me to do. I'm doing what God blessed me to do every step of the way. I'm doing what God is meant for me to is meant for me to do, and I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna execute that, and ain't nothing gonna stop me. It just is what it is. What is the Bay title? The Bay title is one of the five supreme titles. When you learn who you are and where you come from with your blood right, when you learn your blood right, your inherited blood right, you learn the five supreme titles. A lot of people want to say, "Oh, what is that?" and da 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 da, and they don't understand because they don't really know their roots. They don't know where they come from. They don't know their roots. But I can name a few people that understand where they come from. Damian Villa, he knows he's of Mexican descent. Myself, I know I'm of Moroccan descent and Cameroonian descent, and with that descent and airship, that's where the title of Bey comes from, and there is five supreme titles with that. But I don't want to get into all of that. There's more to come with that, but it's just reality. But there are some people that do know their descent.